Today on Vox, we'll have information on the Christmas parade and pageant. Caleb Pearson will have your weather, and Aaron Carroll will have your sports.
It's Tuesday, November 5th, 2019, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Emily Ann.
And I'm Kaylee Peak.
It's National Love Your Red Hair Day. This day is to celebrate the beauty of those with red hair. They are as rare as less than 2% of the population are born with it. Redheads get the spotlight today to show off their unique qualities of red hair. National Red Hair Day is in place to help you feel empowered and feel confident.
It is also National Donut Day. There are actually 2 National Donut Days, today and the first Friday of June. Donuts come in a large variety of shapes, sizes, and flavors. Make a stop at your local favorite donut shop today and indulge, or try making your own at home.
As Drama Central closes Annie, another story starts to form. Drama Central is in the works of the best Christmas pageant ever. The show dates are December 11th, 12th, and 13th. There will be hot cocoa and cookies. Make sure you tell your friends and family.
Walking Dead actor and director Greg and Norman Reedus opened a restaurant in Chattanooga called Nick and Norman's. The announcement of the restaurant was made at the watch party for the new season of The Walking Dead. The first expansion of the restaurant will soon open in Georgia near Atlanta. It features gourmet courses and entrees. Nicotera says, "We started looking around for some other places and we wanted to seek out those kind of ironic historic areas."
Grant Gunner recounts how his belt buckle deflected a bullet meant for him on Sunday morning. Grant Gunner says he saw 2 teenagers rummaging through his truck as he was walking back to his parked car on Station Street. He says he yelled at them to stop and they ran off. Gunner says he feared they might have stolen something valuable from his truck, so he ran after them towards Johnson Street. He says he then heard one of the teenagers say, "Shoot him." The next thing he says he remembers is watching the other teen turn around and fire at him. Gunner says if the bullet was even an inch off, he would have been dead or in the hospital, but the belt buckle only caused the bullet to graze off of him. Investigators say juvenile men were arrested and charged with aggravated assault, in addition to several other charges. Both young men were taken to the Juvenile Detention Center, according to CPD.
At least 6 children and 3 women were killed in a cartel shooting on Monday. The incident happened in a U.S. Mormon community in Mexico, primarily inhabited by the LeBaron family. More than a dozen more community members were reported missing after the attack. According to Fox News, early reports indicated the tragedy could have been a case of mistaken identity, but recent history suggests the LeBaron family was the intended target of the cartel. Only a decade ago, 2 members of the family opposed to local drug trafficking groups were kidnapped and murdered. Mexico's Federal Department of Security and Citizens Protection said security forces were reinforced with National Guard and state police troops in the area following the attack. The U.S. State Department has issued a statement saying, quote, "The safety and welfare of U.S. citizens abroad is among the Department of State's top priorities. When a U.S. citizen is missing or passes away overseas, we engage with local officials at multiple levels and provide all appropriate assistance."
Don't miss one of Cleveland's most popular traditions, the Christmas Parade. It departs from Bradley Central High School and travels all through downtown Cleveland. There will be a variety of different floats, candy, and many other attractions. It's December 7th and starts at 6 p.m. Don't miss out on one of these wonderful events.
ABC News reports a 28-year-old man was stabbed to death at a Popeyes in Maryland on Monday night after a fight over the restaurant's chicken sandwich. 2 men began arguing after one accused the other of cutting in front of him in line while waiting to order the highly anticipated returned Popeyes chicken sandwich. The argument made its way outside and escalated when one of the men was stabbed. The victim was rushed to the hospital and pronounced dead an hour later. The suspect is still at large, and police are asking for the public's help in identifying him.
Now let's send it over to Caleb with your weather.
I'll have your weather and more after this break.
Alexa, ask Whirlpool. Hey Google, ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool, ask Whirlpool.
Care can be a handful. That's why our Whirlpool Smart Range helps you care smarter with voice control.
Hey Google, ask Whirlpool to turn off the oven.
Set oven timer for 5 hours. Keep warm. Alexa, ask Whirlpool to preheat the oven to 350.
So life doesn't revolve around your range. Everyday care. Whirlpool.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at our local radar. As you can see, it's mostly clear in the area, so let's go ahead and look at our daily weather. So far today, we're at a high point of 66 degrees with a low of 40. It feels like 60, and it's going to be cloudy for the rest of the day. Let's go ahead and look at our national radar. As you can see, we're pretty clear here. There's some light rain up north and out to the east, but for the most part, we're left unscathed. Let's go ahead and look at our 7-day forecast. Today is cloudy with a high of 66 and a low of 40. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 68 and a low of 48. Thursday will be rainy with a high of 60, a low of 30. And Friday and Saturday will both be cloudy with highs of 47, 53, a low of 30, a low of 34. And Sunday and Monday will both be cloudy again with highs of 59, 50, a low of 38, and a low of 24. That's all I have for our weather. Let's send it over to Aaron with sports.
Thanks, Caleb. I'll have NBA, Bradley Sports, and more after this break.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
Denso has been around for a really, really long time, locally in our area, over 30 years, and it's a very stable company to work for.
Before I started working here, I didn't know what Denso was, but since I've been working here, knowing how much Denso sort of has its footprint all over the world, it's actually a global company that a lot of people in America haven't heard of, but it interacts with everything you do. If you drive a car, you probably have a Denso part in it.
So some of my daily tasks consist of fixing the machines, communicating with my other associates, and making sure all these production lines are working properly.
We do logistics. We repack finished good products.
My day-to-day here is basically working on the machines and producing product for Denso.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at some NBA. All right, first off, we got the Pistons and the Wizards, 99-115. We got the Rockets and the Grizzlies, Rockets winning by 7 points. We got the 76ers and the Suns, 109-114. Trailblazers and the Warriors, 102-127. The Pelicans and the Nets, 125-135, 10-point difference. And we got, last but not least, we got the Bucks and the Timberwolves, 134-106. Now let's take a look at the Cowboys and the Giants game. The Cowboys won 37-18, but not only that, during the Monday Night Football match, Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants got an unexpected surprise. The play stopped in the second corner when a black cat showed up and made itself at home, arrived near midfield during a break in the Giants' drive. It made a run for the end zone before members of the orange-clad security team attempted to catch the feline. Some say there are stray cats that live under the stadium but come out after a game when people feed them. In other football news, the first football playoff game for Bradley is next Friday, or this Friday actually, against Farragut. It's going to be cold, so I would make sure to bring a jacket. That's all for me. Stay tuned after this short commercial break.
Daddy, we don't say words like that. Good examples. Pass them on.
We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook, WTMB, and of course at voxnews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
Vox, the voice of Bradley Central.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.